I'm super excited about this episode. My favorite topic, AI, and how to use AI as your analyst. Most businesses are sitting on a huge amount of marketing data, but they don't actually know how to use it. And we're going to give you a step-by-step guide on how to do so.
Yep. Google Analytics, website data, SEO reports, Spotify podcast data, CRM data. It all exists in your business currently.
Absolutely. But turning that useful information into useful insights does take time.
And most business owners simply don't have the hours every week they need to analyze these spreadsheets.
So this is where AI comes into play, and it can do most of that analysis for you to produce meaningful analysis.
Exactly. So yeah, in this episode, we're going to show you exactly how you can use AI as your analyst and turn raw data into real business insights.
Fantastic. So welcome back to the Marketing Podcast for Local Businesses, the show that gives you practical, proven marketing advice to help you grow your business right here in the UK. My name's Adam. I'm a best-selling Amazon published author, AI enthusiast, and founder of www.websitedesigners.london. We've helped businesses generate tens of millions online through smarter design marketing.
And my name's Josh. I'm the founder of ImproveMySearchRanking.com, a specialist SEO agency based in London. We've been in business now for 10 plus years, worked with 1,000 plus businesses, generated more than £200 million in sales, and also are current UK champions of the UK Search Awards for best local SEO and best low-cost SEO campaigns.
I wish we had some sort of effect so we can do the round of applause, because huge achievements. Fantastic. Today we're talking about something that can really save businesses hours every month, using AI as your analyst. So let's think about this. The problem most businesses have with data is that they get a lot of data, they don't really use it, and they don't, and when they do use it, they're not really taking out the golden nuggets.
Yeah, so they're collecting data, but they're not analyzing it as you mentioned.
Yeah. So look, a typical businesses will probably have all the different forms of the kind of standard forms of data sources, like Josh mentioned at the beginning. So that's Google Analytics, Google Search Console, your website inquiry forms, your customer relationship management tools, any advertising data, so Google Ads, Meta Ads, etc.
Yeah, to add to that, maybe your phone company might record all your phone calls, your Zoom calls, your AI chatbots on your website, and various other types of data. So all of these tools contain really, really useful information, potentially.
Absolutely. So look, ultimately, the problem you have is you have to dig through all of that data manually to find the most important information. Some of the tools do have nice dashboards to kind of really pull out key points, but in order to really you can link all the data together, find more meaningful insights using AI. And unfortunately, most business owners don't really have time to do that.
Yes, which essentially means opportunities that get missed left, right, and center, which kind of takes us on to the next point, which is that, as humans, we're a bit limited. The robots are coming, and they're coming for our jobs and everything else. But AI can do a lot of things that humans struggle with, and that's of course where AI becomes more useful. It's really, 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 really good at analyzing large numbers, large amounts of data, identifying patterns, and giving you ideas based on that.
Absolutely. Examples. Which pages are getting the most traffic? Where are visitors coming from? Which keywords are driving inquiries? Why did this traffic suddenly drop on this particular date? AI can do that for you in seconds. And ultimately, what used to take someone an hour in a spreadsheet can now take a few minutes.
Actually, yeah. So to get started with this, the first thing you need to do is go into your different tools that we spoke about: Google Analytics, Google Search Console. I actually did this morning on Spotify for creators. I went to our episodes and I pressed export. Exported all the data, how many views, which was the most popular, and then I chucked this into an AI agent and asked it to analyze it, and I asked it to work out which titles are most efficient, give me some ideas for future episodes, and various other things. So
I didn't know this. Please
yes.
share your findings.
Well, the previous episode we just did, that was the number one recommendation. So if that episode blows up, and we have ChatGPT.
It actually has. If you look at the stats, I've been looking at them.
Yeah.
So go listen to that previous episode as well. Look, you could export all sorts of data, website traffic, keyword data, inquiries, and most platforms allow you to do this in CSV or some sort of spreadsheet. So once you've exported data, just upload it into this AI tool like ChatGPT in a similar way to how Josh has described. Now, next segment is my favorite segment. Go on,
Awesome.
Josh.
Yeah. So this is where you need to prompt the AI the right question to get the best possible answer. So maybe take it away from here.
Yeah. Look, this will help you with whenever you use AI for whatever reason, not just for analyzing data. Right? There are 4 key things you need to think about when you write a prompt into any sort of AI tool. There are 4 things. Firstly, context. Explain what you're doing. In this case, explain what the data is. The second thing, objective. What are you trying to achieve? In this case, tell the AI what you want to learn from the data. Number 3, instructions. Explain how you want what you want done, if there is a way. In this case, explain how you want the analysis done. You might not have a good steering of what you want for this, and that's absolutely fine. You can ask it to make a suggestion for you. And fourth, the output format. What do you want the AI to produce as the output? In this case, tell the AI how you want the answer presented. Do you want it to produce a graph? Depending on the AI, it might be able to do that. Do you want just some stats? So context, objective, instructions, output. And another thing is, for the context element, also give the AI a persona. So you are an expert, an analysis, marketing professional. I am attaching X data. So just always set the persona. Imagine you are a X for context. So context, objective, instructions, output.
Awesome. Okay, so let's think about an example. So imagine that you have exported traffic from a website from your Google Analytics account. You could then write something a bit like this into ChatGPT or your LLM of choice. So the attached spreadsheet contains website traffic data from Google Analytics for the past 3 months. I run a local plumbing business and I want to understand which pages are performing best. Please analyze the data and identify the 3 most important trends, then suggest practical improvements I could make to increase inquiries. So that could be an example of a prompt. I think we've mentioned the context and the objective there and the instructions, and also the output
Absolutely.
as well.
Absolutely. One thing that, and my fault for not putting this in the show notes, but one thing that I'd say that prompt maybe could be improved with is a persona. So imagine you are an expert marketing guru, but otherwise it contains all the elements. And doing so allows the AI to understand the context and give a much better answer instead of just dumping a bit of data in there. And if you go even further by asking it things like which pages have high traffic but low conversions, you can improve it. Which topics should I create more content about? Again, Josh gave a great practical example of how he's done that. Which marketing channel is performing best? Again, you could put more money into that particular marketing channel. Ultimately, a well-structured prompt can make the difference between turning raw data into very useful insights and can help you just generally as well.
So next step in the process would be to turn those insights that we've just got from ChatGPT into the actions that we need to do to improve our business. So the value, of course, is not in the analysis itself. It's in what you do with those insights to hopefully grow and improve your business going forward. An example of this may be from that prompt we just used from Google Analytics into ChatGPT. It may tell you that a specific page is getting a lot of traffic, but very few inquiries. That could infer that page has a poor conversion rate, and then we could look and prompt ChatGPT more and figure out ways of improving that conversion rate optimization. So we might need to add a phone number, a call to action. We might need to add a exit pop up. We might need to add a better offer or something along those lines.
I think you nailed that. Very articulately put. Look, you can even ask AI to make a suggestion for you, because you've already told it to imagine you're an expert professional. If you don't have myself or Josh to hand to ask, that question, just ask AI. So look, here is a bigger opportunity here. So what we're really seeing is a shift on how businesses interact with data. Instead of spending hours analyzing spreadsheets or trying to understand the insights that particular tool is giving, or looking at data in silos, looking at each tool in silos, you can spend time making decisions by just popping all the data into this chat, into this agent, and the AI will become your analyst. But you just keep driving the strategy.
So, if you were a local business owner listening to this episode, the key takeaway is very, very simple. You don't need to become a data analyst. You just need to learn how to ask AI the right questions.
Absolutely. Like, asking those right questions unlock insights that previously were probably hidden in that data. And insights probably, most often, I say probably, we see it all the time, insights often lead to more inquiries and more revenue, so more money in your pocket. Thank you very much for listening. Please do follow us. Please do give us a 5-star review. It really does help us. And we always welcome comments as well. So feel free to write a comment underneath the episode. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode.